Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this week's video, I'm going to be continuing my Feeling Great at 38 series with some general life advice for you. And before I begin, I just want to let you know that Shadow will not be in this video because the weather was really terrible this week, so I couldn't film outside with him. And I'm filming in my attic, which has these really steep stairs, and I don't want him going up and down them because I don't want him to get hurt or have an accident. Anyway, Shadow will be in future videos, so if you have any requests for dog videos that you want me to do on this channel, then please leave a comment below for me and Shadow. Alright, for today's video, I'll be giving you some general life advice. These are things that I wish I knew when I was younger because I always wanted a mentor that could guide me, but I never had that. And I think if you implement these things in your life, then as you get older, your life will be easier. Now, would I have listened to this advice when I was younger? I think I would have listened, but I don't think I would have implemented these things into my life. So I'm making this video for those of you who are younger so that you can maybe take this advice and implement it in your life, because I think if you do, then your life will be so much easier as you get older. Alright, let's start this week's video.
Step 1. Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take.
So the first piece of advice that I have for you is to do what you want with regards to your life, as long as you're not hurting anyone or committing any crimes. Your life is yours to live how you want to. I believe that we know from a very young age what we are supposed to be doing in this life. For example, I always knew that I wanted to be an artist, and I have a video on career advice if you want to get into animation, because that is what suits me. And I always knew that I wanted to be an artist of some kind. When I was really young and people would ask me what I want to be when I grow up, I would always say artist. Of course, I changed my mind a lot as a kid. I thought, oh, maybe I want to be a detective or an astronaut or maybe even a paleontologist. But I always came back to artist. And I knew that deep down what I really wanted was a career in animation. So that is what I do for a day job. And you know, if you don't want a career, that's perfectly fine as well. Maybe you want to be a stay-at-home mom or dad and have kids. That's completely up to you. Or maybe you want to go to a trade school and learn a skill. It's really your life, so live it how you want to. You can listen to advice from other people, but don't let them decide for you what to do with your life. Hopefully that makes sense. Comment down below if you have found your life purpose or not. I think I have. So yeah, that's my first piece of advice. Live your life for yourself. Number 2 is to eat healthy and exercise, especially when you're younger. All throughout my teens and 20s, I was one of those people who had a great metabolism, and I would not gain any weight no matter what I ate. I ate fast food all the time, sugar, really bad, unhealthy things, and I never gained weight. That is until I turned 33 years old, and my metabolism just changed completely. Some people say it's a myth and like you gain more weight as you get older because not because of metabolism but because you lose more muscle. But if you look at this picture of me in my mid-20s, you'll see that I have no muscle on my body whatsoever. Thumbs up if you can see Danny's little photobomb as well. Anyway, when I turned 33, my metabolism changed and I was eating like I was in my teens and 20s, all that unhealthy food, and I just gained so much weight. I think at my heaviest I was 59 kilos, whereas before I was 45 kilos, so that's a lot of weight, especially on my short frame. And I decided to exercise. I have an exercise video on my channel about how I lost the lockdown weight, and I managed to get to 51 kilos 2 years ago, and I haven't changed my exercise or eating habits. Like, I eat healthier, I exercise 5 to 6 times a week, and for some reason as I get older my metabolism just gets worse. I have gained another few kilos and now I'm at 54 kilos, whereas 2 years ago I was 51 kilos. And while that is still a healthy weight for my height, I feel uncomfortable in my body because I know my abs and my upper arms still need work. I need to gain more muscle, so I think I'm gonna start weight training because apparently that's good for you as you get older. But the point I'm trying to make is that I never thought my metabolism would do this. I thought that I would just be fine as I got older, but it happened to me. It happened to a lot of other people that I know. Their metabolism just changed and they gained so much weight, and it's so much harder to be fit and lose the weight now. Like, I would prefer to go down to 50 kilos again, but no matter how hard I try, I'm just at this plateau of 54 kilos. But if you exercise and eat healthy when you're younger, it will be so much easier for you to keep healthy and fit and keep the weight off as you enter middle age. Because I wish I had done that when I was younger. I would exercise maybe a little bit every now and then, but I never did it, you know, consistently. And by a little bit I mean like I maybe did it once or twice during my teens and 20s for like a month or two at a time. But if I had been consistent and if I had healthier eating habits, it would be so much easier for me now. Point number 2, eat healthy and exercise while you're young. Now, eating healthy doesn't mean you can't have bad food. I would just eat it in moderation and not eat it all the time. Like, I had it all the time, which was not good for me, and it is catching up with me now. So yeah, that's my second point. Okay, point number 3 is to always keep spare pads, tampons or panty liners in your bag, because you never know when someone will need it. Even after you go through menopause, I would still keep extra menstrual things in your bag just in case like another woman needs these things, because we all know that emergency when, you know, you get your period and you need something and you're like in the public bathroom and you have nothing in your bag. So you ask someone if anyone there has a spare pad or tampon or whatever. I would keep spare menstrual products in your bag all the time, even after you go through menopause, because even if you don't need it, then someone else will need it and it will be so helpful to them. You know, there could be a young girl who just had her first one, or maybe an older woman who's going through menopause and she suddenly has a period that she wasn't prepared for. If you have spare stuff in your bag, that will be so useful for them and helpful. And I heard that these days at school, some teachers are actually keeping menstrual products in the classroom for young girls who need it, which I think is just amazing and a great idea. And these are not just women teachers, men teachers have done this as well. And you know, if the girls need it, they can just go and take whatever they need, which is just wonderful, because when I was a kid, we did not have that. Like, if you went to the school nurse and asked her for menstrual products, she would be like, oh, sorry, don't have any, can't give you anything, you'll just have to use toilet paper for the rest of the day or bleed through your clothes, which was horrible. So yeah, I think that having spare menstrual products, no matter where you are, how old you are, is very important, so that you can help out a fellow woman if they need it. And my last point for today is to look after yourself in terms of your skin, your hair, and how you dress, because doing those things just makes you feel better. I know some people might think it's superficial, but I feel so much better when I look after myself, pamper myself a little bit. And if you start looking after your skin and hair when you're younger, it will be so much easier when you're older. So I started my skincare when I was 16 years old with a simple moisturizer, and now I have several other products. I have a video on skincare at 38 if you want to see that, it's on my channel. And also for hair care, I think at this age you already know what works for you in terms of those things, so yeah. But if you want a little more help, you can go watch my videos. And in terms of fashion, I think you should just wear whatever you love. Like, I am super girly now, even though as a teenager I was such a tomboy. I wore shorts all the time and t-shirts, mostly because I got hand-me-downs and I didn't have any girl clothes to wear. But now I love wearing dresses. They're my favorite thing to wear, and you know, the frillier, the girlier, the better. That's just my style. I love it so much. And I can just wear whatever I want, which is great. I don't think that age has any limitations on how you dress. Like, I dress like this in my mid-20s and I'm almost 40 and I still wear cute stuff from Liz Lisa and Love Shack Fancy and all those cutesy brands. I'm gonna be one of those ladies that just dresses eccentric. Is that the word? Yeah, when I'm older. But yeah, dressing nice makes you feel better as well. So dress up, do your skincare and your makeup, and make your hair nice as well, you know. Just pamper yourself when you need it, because I think it's important to look after yourself. Okay, so that is the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you like my little setup in my attic. I'm trying to renovate this attic into like an art room eventually, so hopefully there'll be a video on that one day. But yeah, let's go through the points that I made today. So number one, make sure that you're living your life for you. Find out what your passion is and pursue that, as long as you're not hurting anyone or committing any crimes. Just be yourself and do what you want to do with your life. Point number two is to eat healthy and exercise. This is so important, especially when you're young, because you never know if your metabolism is just gonna go crazy like mine did when I turned 33. So yeah, if you keep fit and healthy, it'll be so much easier for you when you get to my age. Number three, always carry extra menstrual products in your bag just in case another woman needs your help with that sort of thing. And finally, look after yourself in terms of skincare, makeup, clothing. Just pamper yourself when you need to. I also have a video on how to take care of your mental health. If you want to watch that, it's on my channel as well. But that is all that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave some comments below on what videos I should make with shadow. And I will see you next time. Bye!
Living life every day.